Hey, what's up, guys? It's been a minute since the last time I did a cooking vlog. But for today's lunch, guys, I'll be creating something similar to like our traditional adobo, but this time I'm gonna be mixing it up with the pineapple. So I'll be cooking a chicken style adobo with pineapple mix to it. So just like always, guys, we'll go through the ingredients and then we'll go in the process of cooking this. I would say like simple but delicious chicken dish. So let's do it, guys. All right, here are the ingredients, guys. So I have a chicken here. Well, you have like couple pounds of chicken. And then for our aromatics, I'm gonna be using onions as usual, garlic, and some bay leaves for fragrance and flavoring. And then seasoning, I'm going to be using a brown sugar, black ground pepper. I'm also going to be using a chicken bouillon cubes. Already said this one, ground pepper. And then a little bit of salt towards the end, just to see if we need some more flavoring. Soy sauce, potatoes, and then we're going to be using pineapple chunks. And also, I'm gonna be using maybe like an oyster sauce just for added flavoring. So that's all the ingredients that we're gonna be using, guys. Like what I said, this one is like really simple, but a lot of flavor when cooking this chicken dish with pineapple adobo style. So let's go in the process of cooking this delicious dish. All right, guys. We're just heating up the oil in there. So I'll start with the garlic. Just gonna make it a little bit golden brown, and then we're gonna add the onion. Make it translucent in color. Yeah, I can also add the bay leaves now, guys. It doesn't really matter when you guys gonna add the bay leaves. You can add it right in the middle or towards the end, but you can just like add it right now. And now we can add our chicken. We're gonna cook it like this, guys, just with the onion, garlic, and the bay leaves for, I would say, like maybe for like 10 minutes, 10 to 15 minutes, just to kind of like get the flavor in there and everything, or kind of like fry it in a way, just with those ingredients. So I'm gonna be back right after this. Alright, guys, I'm back on our dish. Like what I said, guys, we did what do you call it, kind of like fry the chicken for like 10 to 15 minutes. because I like the smokiness flavor that it brings on our dish when we do it that way, and that also gonna reduce the amount of water that the chicken will uh, will bring out. So if you don't like your dish to be like really watery, you can do it the way that I just did it. And like what I said, the flavor when you're frying the meat like this, I love the taste. So now we can add the rest of our ingredients. I can add our soy sauce, probably half a cup of soy sauce right there. We're also gonna add our chicken bouillon, and then this whole pineapple chunk right here. We're just gonna add it. You guys can cut the pineapple if you guys want, but I'm just gonna leave mine like this. And then the juice as well. You guys can add the juice as well. But we're not gonna add any more vinegar, guys, because the, the pineapple, it's already like sour, so no need to add like extra vinegar in there. And then we're gonna add our sugar and our ground pepper. Yeah, the pineapple serves as our vinegar on this adobo style dish. And then we're just gonna mix it up. To make sure our meat absorb all that flavoring. Yeah, we put this one to boil for maybe I would say like another 20-25 minutes, and then we can add our what do you call it, the rest of our ingredients, the oyster sauce, and then of course the tomato, and then we'll see if we still need the salt towards the end. But right now, guys, we're just gonna leave it as it is, put it to boil, and then we'll be back on our dish. All right, guys, back on our dish. Let's go check it out. Yeah, look at that, guys. Yeah, also with this kind of dish, guys, you guys can do pork as well if you guys want. So either chicken or pork. So now we'll do a quick tasting. Yeah, I feel like we don't need salt anymore, guys, because we're still gonna add the oyster sauce, and oyster sauce, it's a bit salty. So we're gonna add our oyster sauce in there. That should be good, just for added flavoring. I like the flavor that the oyster sauce bring on most of our Filipino dishes, even the Chinese dishes, of course. But for most Filipino dish, guys, it's a must to have. Majority of the time, not unless you guys want to stay traditional, but most cases, like anything like dark with sauce like this, I love to use oyster sauce most of the time. So I'm just gonna mix this one up. And then since we're cooking chicken, this one is easily, tenderized and all like that. So just watch out. In that way, you guys are not gonna end up like breaking a lot of the meat in there. So now we're gonna add our potatoes in there. Okay, this one is almost cooked, guys. So we just need to tenderize the potatoes now. So make sure that the potatoes get submerged in there. That way we can easily tenderize them. And then we're gonna put this one to boil again. I would say for maybe like 15-20 minutes, and that should do our adobo style with the pineapple dish. Alright guys, let's check our dish for the last time. Yeah, there you go guys. Like what I said, man, this one is really simple but really flavorful dish. Inspired by our what do you call it, traditional chicken adobo dish. So that should do that, guys. Alright guys, that should do our show for today. Like what I said, that one is really simple but delicious dish inspired by our own traditional chicken adobo. Yeah, like but always guys, thank you again for all the support. I know it's been a minute since the last time I created a video, but every time I cook dish at home, guys, I'll definitely gonna share the recipe with everyone. And of course, when we're out and about, I'll definitely take you guys to those places as well. But as always, thank you again. Have a blessed Sunday since it's Sunday here. And I will see you guys on our next cooking show or the next time, like what I said, we're out and about. But for now, guys, peace out. Have a great Sunday.